Before we move on, I would like to take a few seconds to introduce myself. My name is Adela Ukar. I'll be the MC at this stage during the whole day. I hope you enjoy all the keynote speakers and dialogue and chats that we're going to have on stage. So let's move on. And now let's talk about AI-driven revolution in home energy management. Ethan Su, CEO at Enjoyelec Tech, is here with us today to elaborate on the topic. Ethan, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. And glad to see you. And today I will be talking about the demand side flexible. And as everybody knows, the home is very kind for our Earth. But our Earth is also our home. So how do we change the future, low carbon future, and welcome the clean energy from solar and wind, and help each home can enjoy the green electricity is what we are talking about today. We wish to use our technology with the AI to help each home be as the one part small things of the demand side flexible. But once we aggregate them together, that will be huge of the virtual power plant. This is what we are doing. So actually, our business firstly started from the South Australia. It's far from here. It's not Europe, but we think in Europe is also facing a very mature, significant electric marketing from the dynamic tariff to the homeowners, such like right now in Australia, each homeowners can have a standard contract with their retailer. It's 5 minutes of the spot price, the dynamic tariff. So it's a very significant change quickly and based on the solar and wind and also based on weather. So each home, they can hardly to change if, for example, we cannot just switch our battery storage or switch our washing machine. It's very difficult with 5 minutes. So how to manage these things with the AI, this is what we are doing. So our companies have a lot of the business, but we are focusing such like business tariff optimization, use our HEMS application, and also is a controller. And also you can see that we have a fortune luckily to investment by the Volvo, Renault, Nissan, and Porsche. These are the OEMs. Because right now we are bringing most of the e-mobility, such like EV charger, will be a significant, huge amount requirement for our homes. And also in the future, just imagine that there's thousands and thousands of the battery is mobility. How to manage those mobility batteries, connect to our grid, help our grid can be enhanced and balanced our grid for more and solar and wind. This is what we are doing with our strategic investor. And today we are talking about is we bring from Australia to Europe. And this, because right now in the home, it's significant to change such like solar, battery, heating pump, and the EV charger. So that is a huge of the battery, the consumption or power consumption or such like the solar generation. For a typical home, right now they are separate, different industries, such as battery industry, heating pump industry based on HVAC, and also e-mobility from OEMs, automotive industry. So for our homeowners, it's chaos. Because chaos, they have for example, if it's traditional, it's typical for our solution, the homes, they have a file application for their mobiles or 6. And also they have one application from the retailers. The retailer tells them, okay, today the price, they had the price, and also is the intraday price will significantly jump, or there's a peak or negative the price. So the homeowner is chaos. They are hardly to control with switch a different file application to change their charge behavior or using the heating behavior or the batteries. So it's a very difficult, and also we call this a nightmare. So this is also a nightmare will be obstruct our customer engaged to the low carbon, to the future. Because I think most of our homeowners use our solution or use the battery or solar. They are very welcome for green, but they also want to use their asset to support the grid. But if they are hardly to engagement, because there's a file application or 6 application, it's hardly to engagement. And so that will be obstruct the help that lets them to support the grid. And also that in this, because I mentioned that this is a 5 or 6 industries from different parts. So there's interoperation is also very difficult. So what we are doing is first is help our customer can interoperation most of this device. Any device. And another is help our customer can engage based on the dynamic tariff, because we can help them to save the cost with the AI technology. And right now, first our step is help them, all those devices can interoperation together. And so we connect those devices with a different protocols. This is hard working for our engineering teams, because we are support such like the E-bus from German and Modbus, and the OCPP from the automotive that connect the EV charger, and also SG Ready, and also we are also use the open API to connect with such like a demand response, the aggregator or such like utility companies. And that is our effort to connect most of the devices connect together. This is one step. And the second step is we use the AP application. This application we call the Enjoyelec application. We also provide the white label for some of our customer and also some for our partners. And this application we integrate is not just only the any device integration them together, such like a heating pump, battery storage, or EV charger. We also integrate into with most of the dynamic tariff supplier, energy supplier together. So our own homeowners, they can easier switch from different dynamic tariff supplier. In Australia, we cooperation with such like Amber, and so our homeowners, our applications, they can just use our application to management their all the device based on the dynamic tariff. So this is our second step. And the third step is we will use the dynamic tariff and the management of all those device. And this is a global for strategy for homes, because if every device their own strategy, because each OEMs, each manufacturer, they have applications, they have their own local strategy, but they will be chaos. So we will use a global management and control them based on our AI algorithm. And each home is also different, because each home, they have different behavior, different load, and different solar roof generation. So this is, I think, is a very typical, roughly, is just the ideas for how to management this device, different devices from the morning to the end, to the night, to help self-consumption and also help the grid reliance. But the reality in Australia, and also right now we are doing business such like in the German with our partner or France with our partner also is they use the dynamic tariff testing. And in Australia, we can say that it's 5 minutes spot marketing. So the retailers, the price will jump very quickly. So it's a totally nightmare, as I mentioned. So our AIs will be for forecast of the battery, forecast the day-ahead price, and also intraday price from the retailers, and also from the spot marketing, from IMO marketing. So we will global strategy management the whole device. When the battery ready for charging, what's the speed of the charger? So this is the reality. So no one can handle it, just our housewife or the husband can stay at home, monitor the dynamic tariff and change their different device. So this is hardly to do. So that is what our AI doing this part. And also, because different customer, how to make sure the customer can engagement this and make sure happy and also can for cost saving. So we have such like a more customization for the cost saving the AI strategy, such as they can engage the energy trading. Because in Australia right now, they can feed in the grid and also can set the contract based on the spot price marketing. So if once the afternoon, the negative price, we can curtailment the solar on the rooftop and higher speed of the charging, the battery, and also the heating pump, so we can earn money from the grid. And also, this is not just earn money for our customer. Also, this is what benefit is help the grid can more balance. And also, we can help our customer can more such like a capacity charge, because such like Germany and Australia and some countries also have a capacity, or we call the demand charge. So that, because as I mentioned, there's more and more huge, such like EV charger, and there's 7 kilowatt or 11 kilowatt, and also heating pump and battery storage. So if they are also one same time working together, the demand charge will be huge of cost for our homeowners. So we also do global strategy management for them to separate different timing for charging. And this is our significant based on the AI. As I mentioned, no one can just monitor the demand tariff and then change every home each different price. These things should be done by the AIs. So this is our typical customer at the Sydney. And once initially they just have the battery strategy from the battery manufacturer suppliers. And they still need to pay the money cost for the energy retailers or energy suppliers is 115 Australian dollars. But once we engaged in the first month, we are smallly the user optimized because we need our AIs need learning the generation of the solar rooftop and also learning about the load balance, load behavior, the home consumption behavior. And once we are learning more and more, our AIs will be do more things to help our customer. So at the last December is the fourth month, and you can see it. We are earned money for our homeowners. It's a very significantly doubled. First, they paid money to the retailers is 115 Australian dollars, and finally, at the December, the retailers need to give the credit to the homeowners is more than the 117. That is what our AI doing. We thinking that it's just the first step for our homes, for us, is help our customer, help our homeowners engage these games, the low carbon future games. So that will be help our customer more engaged because we help them to save cost, help them to earn the money, even some can feed in the tariff to the grid. And then our customer will be more willing to engage, help us and for low carbon and help us can use the more demand side flexible for support our grid. So this is what we are doing, and we start and from Australia firstly, and also we have we thinking that use our AIs for step and more a small home. But once we help them more and more together, follow the demand tariff, we think that we can do our effort for a little, maybe support our eyes. Thank you.